Frank was arrested and sent to prison. His wife had been murdered, yet he was framed as the murderer. In the prison, the inmates wore bracelets, which were the same as the one on the hand of the murderer. He was taken to the warden's office, where the warden asked him to participate in a car race. She intended to make money through live streaming the race. The race started. As the green light came on, all the racing cars sped off. Frank was a racing driver. He quickly took the lead. At this moment, the warden changed the rules. She activated the sword, the shield, and the skull symbols. Some racers bet on the sword, and a Gatling gun immediately appeared on their cars, attacking the surrounding racing cars. Some bet on the shield, and their cars released lubricating oil and nails. The nails punctured the tires of their opponents' cars. The racing cars spun around a few times and were hit by a missile. Some bet on the skull, and steel spikes emerged. The racing cars crashed into them, and then the spikes compressed, causing an explosion. Frank bet on the sword, but the weapon failed to activate. The incendiary bombs on the car also couldn't be launched. He manually pulled the ejection handle, and the bomb flew out. It hit the wall and then landed on the car behind. The navigator threw the lighter over, and the racing car caught fire and was hit and disintegrated. Suddenly, someone next to Frank made a gesture. The person who killed his wife made the same gesture. The murderer was found. The second race began. Frank caught up with the murderer and shot at the car frantically. Then he adjusted his car and released smoke. The murderer's vision was affected, and he crashed into the cement. Frank knew that the real culprit was the warden who wanted him to race to make money for her. The warden sent out a battleship. The rockets fired by the battleship could easily destroy a car. Soon, only 2 cars were left on the field, Frank's and Joe's. The 2 drove over the edge of the skull symbol, and the battleship hit the steel spikes and was directly scrapped. Before the third race, the warden sent someone to install a bomb under Frank's car. The final race officially started. Only Frank and Joe were left at the scene. Joe fired rockets at Frank. Frank dodged, and the outer wall of the prison was blown through. The 2 of them escaped from prison together. The warden pressed the button to detonate the bomb, but the bomb had already been removed. At this time, the warden received a gift. She opened it and found it was a bomb.